Hi, Bob Long, LADC. Want to talk to you a little bit today about asking better questions of ourselves. And I think to illustrate that, we have, I'm going to be using the example of a 5-year-old child or maybe a 7-year-old child. I believe that if you ask why questions, I consider why questions as junk questions because you're going to get junk answers. You need to ask problem solving questions such as how did this happen or something like that. So let's say that you come in and the room is totally trashed and there is your 5-year-old child and you know without a shadow of a doubt who did it, okay? There's no one else in the room, there's no poltergeist, there's no vortexes that you know of. It's just the child. And if you ask the child, why did you do that? First off, you're putting the child on the defensive. And if you put someone on the defensive, you're probably not going to get the truth. So anyway, that child is going to say, I don't know. Now, the child's saying, I don't know for one of two reasons. One, he lacks the insight. He truly just doesn't know why he did what he did. It was impulsive without any thinking, so he may not truly know. Or he'll say, I don't know, because he knows exactly why he did what he did, but he's too ashamed, embarrassed, frightened to tell you. All right, so let's think about us, for example. Let's say that we did something boneheaded. Let's say that we're in recovery and then all of a sudden you have that moment of weakness. You go out, let's say you're an alcoholic, and I'm not saying get drunk, I'm just saying that you have a beer, okay? And then all of a sudden we want to beat ourselves up over that. I think we want to beat ourselves up over that because that's what we learned from our parents. When you got in trouble as a child, the parent would either put you in timeout, the parent would smack you on the bottom, the parent may do something totally worse, may yell and scream at you. So that's what we programmed our kids to do when they mess up, right? So guess what they do to themselves when they mess up in later life? They yell at themselves. And they go like, why did you do that, Bob? And that's a junk question. It starts with why. So I have this junk folder in my head, so I'm going to go pull out an answer and let me read the answer to you. Oh, it says I'm stupid. Well, I don't like that answer. So I'm going to throw that junk answer away. Why did you do that, Bob? Go back to the junk folder, pull out another one, says, oh, I'm weak. Okay, well, I don't like that either. You keep going to that junk folder and you're going to keep getting junk answers, and you're going to get so frustrated that little voice will convince you to go get drunk. It really will. So what's a better question to ask? Well, how about what happened here? How did this happen? If you're talking to a child, it's like, help me understand. When you use those words, help me understand, you're not accusing the child, you're actually asking for help. And most kids and most adults want to help other people. I think we're all basically good people in that regards. We want to help another person. So if you tell a 5-year-old, help me understand what happened, now the child is going to go into a problem-solving folder that's on the other side of the brain, and you're going to pull out some problem-solving answers. And you're allowing the child to tell you a story that's going to have some truth in it, okay? You already know the truth. You just want to know what possessed the little darling to do that in the first place. Anyway, just ask yourself better questions. If you find yourself relapsing, understand this is a relapsing disease, and also ask yourself, what was going on that led me to this? How did I make this decision? And then put the appropriate boundaries in place. You're going to be okay. Take care. Have a great day.